If you've just conquered a sack full of traps, pits and obstacles, it's a real pain going all the way back to the start of a level. Find a checkpoint in your tools bag. Your faithful left stick will let you position it, while the trusty shuffle buttons move it backwards and forwards. And you place it with your wonderful old friend, the action button. Make sure you test your new checkpoints in play mode. And notice that you always reappear at the last checkpoint you went past. If there's a multiplayer scene going on, you might want to ensure players joining in late get the whole story. So you should use a closed level post to hold back new players until the action is finished or the level is ready to restart. Place it like you would anything else in LittleBIGPlanet, and that's that. Once it's been passed, no other players can join in until the game is over. Honestly, it'll stop all kinds of arguments and huffs and filthy looks in the long run. Have you ever crammed 16 people into a photo booth? Well, sack people are smaller than you, and they've got bigger photo booths, so ha! To set up a photo booth, get into that tools bag and dig one out of the gadgets page. Holding the action button down takes you directly to your tweaks menu, where you can adjust angle and zoom. Use your left stick to move in all directions and the right stick to adjust the angle. The shuffle buttons operate the zoom. You'll get used to it. You can also adjust the zone, which determines how close players need to be to activate the camera. And countdown, which lets you add a countdown sequence of a few seconds. This allows time for humorous poses, but definitely no mooning. When a photo is taken, it finds its way into your photo booth photos page. Just look at that! Like some kind of little big Easter bunny, you can leave presents for people inside prize bubbles. In your tools bag, you'll see the prize bubble icon. Drop one into your scene as you would anything else, and remember, hold down the action button to go straight into the tweak menu. Use the item setting to choose which present goes inside it. Let's have a nice big pair of spectacles. Lovely. Oh, you'll notice the permission setting. Here, you can decide how the present in the bubble can be given. For example, sharing present means whoever picks it up can also give it to other players. Private present means a player can take it, but they can't pass it on. Like if you've made something uber-gad and you don't want someone else taking the credit. When you're done, just plonk it down. I always thought you were a prize plonker. Honestly. If all this gadding's getting a bit easy for you, try gadding against the clock by adding a race kit. Hop into your tools bag and pick up a start gate. This, unsurprisingly, is where the race will begin. Position the start gate with the left stick, changing its rotation with the right. You can even mirror it by pressing on the right stick. Then place it into your scene with the action button. OK. Now, a race needs a finishing line, so gad back to the tools bag and select the Finish Gate icon. Right, let's set up the time allowed for the race. Go get your poppet cursor and tweak the start gate. Set the time you want the race to run for, but, be realistic. Test the distance yourself. Now, let's have some stretches. A bit of warming up. You'll pull a thread, you silly sack. Here in the Little Big Planet, you can change your entire environment with a couple of presses and a whoosh. Open your tools bag, find the backgrounds page, and feast your eyes on the environments available. Choose one by pressing the action button. For total world domination, have a play with the global controls page. Change lighting from scorching noonday sun to the darkness of an evening spent wearing 3 pairs of sunglasses. Add fog from light misty threat to a real pea super. And change the colours from shimmering shiny sci-fi to a classic old film look. Seep yourself. Change the words to make it sound like... And cut.